entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. Please take responsibility for your actions, for your investments, do your due diligence, and empower yourself. Take power of your life. The choice is always yours. Enjoy the journey, and may you be blessed beyond your wildest dreams. I am. Today, I want to tell you about UNITSKY String Technologies. 40 years ago, ANATOLI UNITSKY had a vision, a dream.
So here we go. I will explain. This gentleman, he's a Belarusian scientist by the name of ANATOLI UNITSKY, who 44 years ago had the vision that in order to save the planet, he needs to create a technology, transport technology that runs on the electrical, solar, and hydrogen power. And he's got over 150 patents, and his patent is called bleeding edge, means there's nothing like this in the world or likely to be within the next 10 years. The NASDAQ and financial companies are saying that this company within a short while will grow to $500 billion and could become a $1 trillion company in the very near future. And I will explain why these kind of things has been suggested. So what is the philosophy of UNITSKY string technology? It's going to be up in the air 50 to 100 meters above the ground, traveling at 150 to 500 kilometers per hour. They're also planning to test one of his models trained to run at 1,000 kilometers per hour, faster than an aeroplane. But in order to test that for safety and security, he needs 25 kilometers to get up to that speed and another 25 kilometers to come down from that speed. I need people who truly understand it, what this is all about. This is more than just an investment. This is people who can try to save the planet. He's got other projects. Since the Chernobyl accident, his other project is to take toxic material from planet Earth and destroy it in outer space ethically. And he has also created, would you believe, a soil that can grow plants in desert conditions. And because it's going to be up in the air, which means there'll be no environmental damage, no animals will be destroyed, no trees will be cut, no houses will be demolished, totally environmentally friendly. And because it's up in the air, the cost of implementing is far, far cheaper than land-based transport system. So what are we trying to solve? Pollution around the world, accidents around the world, traffic jams around the world, and destruction of nature. These are the nature's challenges that ANATOLI UNITSKY will solve. That's what he's trying to achieve. So my name is Nitish Gupta. In my professional life, I used to run major IT projects globally around the world, worked with companies like IBM, financial companies like JP Morgan Chase, run oil company projects and Ministry of Defense projects. I need people who truly understand what this is all about. This is more than just an investment. This is people who can try to save the planet. He's got other projects. Since the Chernobyl accident, his other project is to take toxic material from planet Earth and destroy it in outer space ethically. And he has also created, would you believe, a soil that can grow plants in desert conditions. And because he's going to be up in the air, which means there'll be no environmental damage, no animals will be destroyed, no trees will be cut, no houses will be demolished, totally environmentally friendly. And because it's up in the air, the cost of implementing is far, far cheaper than land-based transport system. So what are we trying to solve? Pollution around the world, accidents around the world, traffic jams around the world, and destruction of nature. These are the nature's challenges that ANATOLI UNITSKY will solve. That's what he's trying to achieve. I'm going to do a comparison. The first line is UNITSKY string technology. The next image is the Japanese magnetic levitation train. The third is Swiss Hyperloop. And fourth is a Chinese-Korean system. Speed is very similar. UNITSKY is planning to test 1,000 kilometers shortly. Safety, very high in safety compared to the other types of transport. The next line is very important. 1 kilometer can be built for $3 to $8 million per kilometer, where the others are very expensive because you have to dig the ground and destroy many things. And if the land is flat, 1 kilometer can be built within 1 day. All very eco-friendly. And the other key factor is UNITSKY string technology can be built in any terrain, mountain, jungle. If the depth of the sea is 25 meters, the cargo train will go to the edge of the sea, collect what the ships has brought, and deliver where it needs to be delivered at that speed. I'm going to now show you countries there. I have a list, confidential list of over 102 countries that have signed contracts, likely to sign contracts, and in different stages of readiness. So I'm going to give you a quick snapshot of some of the countries that are involved. ANATOLI UNITSKY has said, many people have said to me, Nitish, why don't we see it all in television? Yeah, and ANATOLI said, I don't want to waste your money on advertising in newspapers, television. Very soon, the whole world will be talking UNITSKY string technology. And I need to protect the contract, as you can understand, disclosure agreement. So these are some of the countries who, by the way, this is meeting all in Dubai, by the way, and I will talk about Dubai shortly. There's a city in Dubai called Sharjah, 45 minutes outside Dubai. The ruler of Dubai gave UNITSKY a 24-hectare land to build a transport system and also to be a test center for all hot climate countries so that the train system can be tested for plus 60 Celsius temperature. Somebody once questioned him, why do you want the best for Dubai, for United Arab Emirates? And he looked at the interviewer to his face and said, why not? So these are some of the 8 countries. Then this is another slide. These are countries. These are all government officials in Dubai meeting with UNITSKY. And the guy who's third from the right with glasses on, he's the UNITSKY string technology CEO for Dubai. All these other people are government people, transport from people from the government meeting up with these pictures are all from Dubai countries. Then this is another one. Saudi Arabia, just want to mention, if you just type in NEOM, N-E-O-M, NEOM project, it's about a $800 billion project where they want a city the size of London, for example, or your city, completely eco-friendly. There will be no combustion petrol kind of cars in that city. And UNITSKY has been requested to build a 170-kilometer eco-friendly transport system and eco-friendly housing and all sorts of things. So Saudi Arabia is into a big, big, major contract. And again, they came to UNITSKY to talk about it. Vietnam, by the way, 70% of the population of Vietnam are string technology investors because their president wants it and they believe in their president. So all these young people you see on the screen all have millions of shares. Here's the Dubai ruler. You will recognize the guy at the bottom. This is the contract signature that is happening in Dubai. And by the way, the climate change COP28 is scheduled in Dubai for the last week of November and first week of December. And I honestly believe the ruler is getting ready to commercially showcase to world of UNITSKY string technology. He is getting ready. He gave the 24-hectare land completely free to UNITSKY on the understanding that string technology will be showcased to the world in Dubai. Now, there's 9, I purposely created this because people really cannot articulate what string technology is all about. So I purposely created this slide to say these are key top 9 reasons why people should invest. It's not just about money, it's us protecting the planet for the future generation. So I purposely created this slide and the people still don't know. They know. Now I'm going to talk about what's it in for you. Why am I trying to change people's lives? A lot of people said, oh, because you want money. It's not that. I want to change people's life. I've got, and I can show you my account. I've got nearly 4 million shares. I'm building my wife to over 2 million shares. I could have easily stopped and said, like people are doing in my WhatsApp group. I've got 135 people. They have got some shares and they're all quiet. They don't want to change other people's lives. I said to my sisters one day, 2,000 pounds will bring clean running drinking water in a village in Africa. That's my ultimate goal. My goal is to work with children and animals when I become financially independent. Now, the next few slides that I'm going to show is quite detailed. So I'm going to move my mouse to show you which part of the screen am I talking about. These names that is showing in the white boxes are the name of the pre-IPO shares. Currently, you can buy these shares between 1 and 6 cents per share because we have not floated yet. So these are the name of the shares. The next column in pink are the dollar value of these shares. Because when you use a card to make the payment, there's a 4% card fee. So this column with dark blue is showing 4% of these pink box numbers. And because I spend a lot of time presenting to UK people, this light blue is the sterling value of these two columns times 0.83. I'm multiplying by 83, saying $1 is about 83 pence in sterling value. Now, then next I'm going to explain, then if you buy, so let's take an example. Imagine you are buying this standard package, $1,000, you will get 25,000 shares. So if you divide $1,000 by 25,000 shares, that's 4 cents per share. Now I'm going to explain from right to left. When you register and you verify, and I will tell you what is required to be registered, they give you a 10% coupon, which is valid, say, 3 days. And if you use that coupon to buy any of these packages, you will get 10% more shares showing in this box. Should you use that 10% coupon and buy any package that's $500 or greater, you'll be rewarded with a 20% coupon. Should you use that coupon within 21 days, you will get 20% more shares compared to the yellow boxes. Should you use the 10% or the 20% coupon and buy a package that is $1,000 or greater, you will be getting a 50% coupon valid 21 days. Should you use that coupon and buy a package of $1,000 or greater, you will get 50% more shares compared to the yellow box. The bottom half is these packages that you can buy through installment, 10 months installment. You don't have to pay it immediately like the top half 12 packages are, but these bottom half, say let's for example, you are buying the comfort package, $2,000, you do not have to pay $2,000, you pay 10 installments. Provided you pay the first installment, you are locked into what is under current offer, okay? And the rest of the logic is just like what I explained up. They have just brought this package just literally 2 days ago, Faces of the Future, $500 a month, 10 installments. You'll get 400,000 shares. All you have to do, pay the first month before 13th of September, and you're locked into that. And you will, when you're fully paid up, your picture will be like a hologram in the head office in Belarus on a TV screen. All you have to do is pay the first installment before 13th of September. People say, what's my return of investment? So I said, yeah, and you understand this very well. If you buy the $1,000 package, 25,000 shares, depending on when we float, NASDAQ is saying each share could hit $50 to $100. That prompted me to look at these 15 companies, how they started and what were their share price before they floated. And I created this only literally this column 2 days ago because people said, oh, how many years was it before they floated? So I purposely created this column. When they floated, this was the, so I said to them, look at Amazon, 7 cents when they started. 4 years later, when they floated, it became $18 per share. And when I did this analysis, Amazon shares, if you wanted to buy, was 3,400. So I purposely put String Technology, current value of each shares are 1 to 6 cents, started in 2016, and I honestly believe it'll beat all these 15 companies. Price Waterhouse said, in order to save this planet, we need to have 250 million kilometers of eco-friendly transport, and UNITSKY will control 70% of that. So just imagine how the value of the shares will rise. Right, there is an earning opportunity, but I say to people, don't think that, oh, this is money to be made. But what UNITSKY does, because we are trying to crowdfund and get the money for him to achieve his goal, he's only got 5 levels. After level 6, you don't get anything. If you have somebody in your level 6, if they invest, you don't get anything, depending on what somebody invests. So sometimes I say to people I say to them, you do not need to invest a penny. But if you build a team and change other people's life, when they invest, use the cash bonus to buy shares for yourself. And that's exactly what I'm doing for my wife. Do you think I'm spending my own money? I'm not. I'm using the cash bonus to build her shares. Now, this is I purposely created to tell people the difference between a string transport and land-based. So I just pick on something. So let's say accidents. UNITSKY will not have any accidents because it's up on there, totally run on artificial intelligence, where land-based trains are always having accidents. And I then pick on the bottom half, wildlife, totally protected. We are not going to kill or move animals. Where land-based, you have to destroy the land and animals will be moved or killed or whatever. So I purposely created this slide to show people the benefits of UNITSKY string technology. Then I had this because I was presenting to Ghanaian ambassador in London, a Hilton Hotel. He invited me to present to big crowds of investors, blah, blah, blah. And then he told me, Nitish, you've got only 1 minute to explain. So I purposely created this slide to present to about 500 top-ranking business advisors from Ghana and explain what UNITSKY string technology key strategic points are. Now I'm coming to the very last slide. In order to create your account, we need an active Gmail account. Sometimes I create their Gmail because I'm in control to create their account, because when we start creating the first half of your profile, UNITSKY system will send you an activation email.
Thank you very much, Nitish. We appreciate you. Where technology and spirituality comes together. Sign up links and partner links and more details will be in the description below. Enjoy the journey. May you be blessed beyond your wildest dreams.